on their shortlist of candidates to replace Casemiro as they seek a new top-class number 6 this summer. Any move could hinge on Real Madrid signing a new midfielder this summer, and they need to sell to finance that deal. Florentino Perez, the club's president, is known to admire Rodri. Now, you could say, not again. I like saying that. Not again. You could say not again, because this technically is making the same mistake we made with Ugarte. Ugarte looks decent at PSG. PSG want to upgrade him for a player that we should be going for, João Neves, and PSG get João Neves, we get Ugarte, and basically we're just taking the shit of other clubs to help them get better. And we have done this before with Real Madrid. We took Varane at the end. We took Casemiro at the end so they can go and get better than us. Is that just an acceptance of who we are now, though? I mean, I don't want this to be the case, but there is a ladder to climb. We can't go from step 1 to step 10. Tchouaméni shits all over our midfield. He is better than Casemiro at the moment. He is better than Mainu at the moment. And ultimately, upgrade makes sense. So look, I actually quite like this story. I don't know whether it will develop into anything, but this is a sort of signing that actually makes me feel a little bit happy. And it probably won't come to anything because as Max, you're on form tonight. Do you want to do this morning? Do you want to do the show? He said he's 26. Well, he's actually 27 in January, Max. So that puts him on the borderline of United's ridiculously stupid parameter, because what we want to do is replace experience, as I was talking about yesterday, as well. So a 26 going into 27-year-old is actually perfect because you get 5 years of experienced midfielder. And what better experience than going from Monaco to Real Madrid for a few years? And, you know, he is better than what we have. So look, I would love this.
Manchester United are monitoring Aurélien Tchouaméni's situation at Real Madrid as they weigh up which...
The transfer rumor mill is once again in overdrive, and at the center of the latest speculation is Aurélien Tchouaméni. The Real Madrid midfielder has been heavily linked with a potential move to Manchester United, sparking widespread debate about whether such a blockbuster transfer could realistically materialize. Tchouaméni has quietly developed into one of the most complete defensive midfielders in world football. Since joining Real Madrid, he has demonstrated exceptional positional awareness, ball-winning ability, and composure under pressure. His capacity to shield the defense while also initiating attacks makes him a rare profile, one that every top club covets. At just 24 years old, he is already performing at an elite level, and his ceiling suggests there is even more to come. For Manchester United, the appeal is obvious. The club has struggled for consistency in midfield, often lacking a player who can control games defensively while maintaining tactical discipline. Despite investing heavily in recent years, the search for a dominant, reliable holding midfielder remains ongoing. Tchouaméni fits that need almost perfectly, offering both immediate impact and long-term stability. However, the biggest obstacle lies in Madrid's position. Real Madrid do not typically sell key players who are central to their future plans, and Tchouaméni falls squarely into that category. With the club in the middle of a generational transition, building around a core of young, world-class talent, letting him go would contradict their broader strategy. Unless an extraordinary offer is presented, Madrid have little incentive to even consider negotiations. Financially, the deal would also be complex. Manchester United would likely need to commit a massive transfer fee, potentially well above market value, while also offering a lucrative contract to persuade the player. In a market where top midfielders are both scarce and expensive, the competition for his signature would be fierce if he ever became available. And yet, the rumors persist. That, in itself, speaks to Manchester United's ambition and the ongoing scrutiny surrounding their midfield rebuild. Whether driven by genuine interest or media speculation, the idea of Tchouaméni at Old Trafford continues to capture the imagination of fans. In reality, this transfer feels unlikely, at least for now. But in modern football, where unexpected deals can emerge quickly, it cannot be completely ruled out. For Manchester United supporters, it represents hope for a transformative signing. For neutral observers, it is another fascinating chapter in the ever-dramatic world of football transfers.